Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go.
So how exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons? The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment. Mr. Cole explained the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the frost moon, from which a new moon goddess was later born. Am I missing something then? Because the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nogcry? Oh, you're right. Why do the birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses? Also remember what Sandrone said, her scans detected full moon marrows. Technically, the result of the scan means that full moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now. Yep, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now. But at least she's trying her best to get back to us. Yeah, she's a tough cookie and a sore loser too. We have to trust that she'll find a way because we really need her power. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight up fight. He's much too powerful, it wouldn't even be close. The maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank, our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound, it's just the truth. I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution. We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not. Right, don't worry Miss Sandrone, we're all aligned on saving Columbina. No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help us save the world. This is about multitasking, we want to save both. So she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys? Yes? Absolutely. Duh, she's part of the gang, and you are too, you know? Yes, I know, you don't need to labour the point. I knew the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly, but I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is I've run out of computing power. Computing power? You mean you need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt. That's a tricky problem. Rene de Petrichor of the Nazgûl's Ordo once foretold the fate of the world, but I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible, and to top it all off, we can't even leave Nogcry. This is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design bureau's a boss as well. Curse that Dottore. Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried. What do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break? Maybe something will come to your mind after you've cleared your head. You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here. I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I going to find the computing power for that? Anyway, time to shelve that discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very ladylike after all. Either way, you've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up. Hat guy, is he hinting that we should talk outside? Let's go somewhere a little more private. Is Nahida the answer? Or Hat Guy? Because he is a puppet. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right? Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back. Things aren't looking good for Nogcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me, now it's his turn. Even though my records are erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another, and in the end he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru there was a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Alamar. I don't know if it was a real game or if he was just trying to challenge the servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar authority, his powers leaks beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping that they can fend off any threats that spill out from Nogcry. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali and she will contact the other gods in turn. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as Nokrai has. So on the bright side, even if Nokrai is doomed, your friends and other nations won't be in any immediate peril. That's good to know, but I'm not really ready to give up on Nokrai yet. There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy. Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too, but whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment and your resolve will shatter. Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's going to criticize you if you fail or give up? Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors. Yeah. Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you. I thought our debt was cleared. You look kind of worried. If your arch nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too. That's true. Dottore is about to become an omnipotent deity. That's got to be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected. Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not going to get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues though, so I'm going to destroy Dottore no matter what it takes. So, what's your plan? I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandra? Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang. How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer. Ooh. I don't know. She's being nice now, but in the same way, you can't really trust Arlecchino. Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her. If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. Ooh. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost. Oh. How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it. Not a monetary cost. Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner, you know that? Come on, let's go talk to her. Surely there's either a Let's Little Kusanali problem or a I'm a puppet problem. And, those both seem like bad problems, not gonna lie. Maybe I should be Nahida for this conversation. Miss Sandra and Kaiko. Hey there. Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go? That was fast. The call only just ended. Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could. Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you. I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. Albedo examines Sandra's notes. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using? I need to predict the future of the entire world, but I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Rene's theory of the 4 orphans. I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is a real issue here. How do you plan to solve it? About that. It's been sorted. Oh, with Keiko's help? You overestimate me, Albedo. Actually, you're not wrong. She found the person with the solution. Was it Hat Guy? Yeah, it was him. Wow, go Hat Guy. Seems like all that time studying at the Academia is paying off big time. But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here? Come with me. Oh, I'm worried. Hat Guy, what's happened to him? He's being a computer, right? Hat Guy, can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation. Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this is something to do with the solution to your computing problem? That's right, he and Kaiko came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution? Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything? Excuse me, how would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners. Oh please, it doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper. Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence? I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission. Huh? Are you serious? See, this is why I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own. Okay, fine, I'll hear you out. So tell me, how do you propose to solve my computing power problem? This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume. Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... That would do it. Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely you can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines. You should be able to tell I'm not human, right? The I noticed that technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's. It's a completely different system. Conrian, to be precise. Oh! I'm what they would have called a puppet. Conrian technology. Interesting. Wait, does that mean that the Ryan Shogun took Conrian technology to make a puppet? Puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose. Do you mean? Kaiko and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you, so I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations. It was built using wood from a silver white tree, which makes it a small part of Irminsul. Conrian technology and Irminsul wood, who in the world could have built you? Funny that. Are you sure about that? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely, and if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do realize that, don't you? I could put two and two together. Yes, the need to rub it in. I won't lie to you, this has never been done before. I cannot guarantee your safety. Doesn't matter, I'm prepared for the worst. Did you two actually talk this through? Are we really considering this? Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is that he trusts me, and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from, but from whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use, so I'm sorry, I can only show you a sketch right now. This is what the core looks like. Oh. A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul. Is Hat Guy gonna be okay? I mean, all of these people are a little bit puppet. He's not gonna die, right? Right? In theory, he should be fine as long as he put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is I'll try my very best to avoid risks and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage. I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected until the process completes. Correct, he said the only ones he trusts here are you two and Kaiko will have other work to do. Look after Hat Guy for me. He will have our undivided attention. Oh, Hat Guy. On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out. Sandrine returns for an initial question. She and Albedo enter an in-depth discussion. You, Pam, and Endurance stand next to Hat Guy, keeping watch over his silent body. You've never seen him in this state before. The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid, a quiet death should have been my fate long ago. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it would be a true replacement for what I thought. It could be a true replacement. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life. Oh, wait. He was looking for a heart and he got a core. And then... But it turned... Oh! Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I've already experienced it both in a past life and a next life. Oh, I've already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing? Sandrine will succeed, won't she? She has to. She will. We all have to persevere until this is over. That's right, and I'll protect you all until the moment of victory arrives. You suddenly feel like the concept of time has become blurry. It rushes forwards for you, yet marches backwards with every step that Columbina takes, silent yet turbulent. Dottore words echo in your ears. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. He may be deranged, but he understands well the rules of the world, which now test you all. And Lunatar's still here. That's good. But she hasn't said anything or made any... I thought she would somehow indicate so that we would know, you know, about what's going on. But she hasn't done anything. who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. Moon Goddess! Moon Goddesses plural! Oh, wait, were their names Aria, Sonnet, and Canon like music? Is that why, like, Fontaine Rumeria was music? Call me Sonnet, you have the same power as Canon. Sonnet, so you're the goddess of the iridescent moon. Oh goodness, you recognize me? Well then, what's your name? Columbina Hyperselenia. Hyperselenia, what a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself? Yes, she did. It was a joint effort between me and my friends. Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens? Huh? I'm sorry, you must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters. Do you mean the other two moon goddesses, Aria and Canon? Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright, we were prepared for that possibility. You could say we're too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. More moon goddesses! When did you get here? How long has it been? I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever. I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell. I can hold out a while longer. We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. 4 moon goddesses! Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Oh, you can see our outfit is somewhat similar to like hers, but not quite, because Columbina's from a different era. But you can kind of see the similarities a little bit. Columbina's like their baby sister. It's so cute! But you can kind of see, so they've got a blue one, a white one, a pink one. And what's Columbina? Purple? No, also a bit blue. But like a darker blue? Moon goddesses! Oh, is it going to be weird meeting the one that's like the old Columbina? Sisters, I'm back and look who I brought with me. Oh, they're all so beautiful. Look at the details in their eyes, and they've got these like cool little glowing tattoos. It's a lovely little sister born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Oh, they don't look very happy. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyperselenia. This is Aria, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyperselenia's power is similar to yours? Hello Columbina, I apologize for our startled reaction just now, and please forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot. It's fine. You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyperselenia. No one can hurt you here. Can you tell me where here is? Moon goddesses? But they also do not look very happy. Please, I must know. Ah, my dear sister. This is where Tivat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses. Oh, that's not good. What? You're scaring her, Canon. No, I'm fine. Please continue. Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tivat. But he left this world and travelled into the dark universe beyond to explore worlds vaster still. Day and night we fulfilled our duty to the heavens until the day that the first ascender arrived. Okay, this seems important for lore, so I should pay attention. The great ruler of the firmament. The heavenly principles. Is that what later generations call them? I see, but we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbour ill intent towards this world. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home. Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world. And you didn't stop it? No, there was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Teyvat. Alright, Ken and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset. Later we discovered this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility towards the desire of certain life forms to seek power, or perhaps they feared them. Oh, Vegas here. Hello, hello. I will drink some water. I am hydrated. Also, moon goddesses! Plural! So many moon goddesses. I am kind of enthralled, kind of scared, I'm assuming we're about to learn the histories of the universe. You slept in too late? No worries. I almost slept in too late, but I did not. The firmament had an almost paranoid hostility towards the desire of certain life forms to seek power, or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the civilizations of the world below. Okay, wait, no, let me read this again. Okay, so we coexist in peace. Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guests had a growing desire to change and dominate the world. I didn't stop them. No, there was an order to the rules that we wanted to know if it would bode well. Okay, Canon, I want to know. Sonnet was against it. Later, we discovered this great rule of almost paranoid hostility towards the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Didn't like people seeking power, because they feared them, and they would cast down celestial nails. Okay. Only this was far beyond mere punishment. Right, their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still too many lives were lost. The ancestors of the Frostmoon Scions were some of the ones that you helped. But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King Nibelung returned. And so began the War of Funerary Flame. So that's the name the world gave that war in the future. Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed. Then what are the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat skies? You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age, that we are prepared for the answer. Only the Frostmoon remains, but it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons are both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end. Sonnet? But you're still here, aren't you? A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina. She's right, that's why I began to disappear, because the Frostmoon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed. Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed, then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we decided to act sooner rather than arguing amongst ourselves. All the more reason to not spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister. Sorry? Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here? She's also like so small compared to them. It's so cute. It's done. Oh, it's done! Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process, calculate the world's fate through extrapolation, and identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables in the world. I know where potential variables within the world come from, so what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? Well, that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be? Wait, I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process, scan again, this time filtering out interfering parameters moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial, get them out of my search results. Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrows, but we know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. We do the scan, narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that, narrow down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? Oh, what is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us, or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes? Okay. Lunatar, do you know things? So you think the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters? Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been able to leave and why time flows in reverse there. In the message she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return, but we have no way of knowing how, when, or where this might happen. The fact that she still has yet to appear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her. You're saying if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago. Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage, when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Lunatar might be an anchor that she left behind as a sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Lunatar is always by Kaiko's side. Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, then there must be some criteria we need to fill to allow Columbina to return to the present. The question is, what could they be? Dottore. Hello, listen up, this is extremely important. Sandra frantically relays her great discovery. Next, Zephyr and Nicole present the hypothesis. As this impossible mystery finally starts to unravel, everyone starts to remember what joy feels like. Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past, and the clue to what she's done lies in the moons in Teyvat's sky. Truly amazing. I'm so delighted for her. I'm sure we'll feel the same, and I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side. I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her, but that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions. How can the dead moon still live, and Lunatar? It's hard to believe that what will happen in the distant future. It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future. Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power. I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun. Have you ever tried leaving this prison? Of course, between us we've tried everything, but no matter where we go, the space will eventually bring us back here. It's like the centre of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us. In that case, have you tried using one of those pathways that connects this space to the real world? Sorry, what are those? They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages, because part of my soul remains in reality? Kuvaki, what is that? You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nordkrai, the land from which the moons arose. Oh, well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say is called Nordkrai, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else. What? Could you show us some of this Kuvaki, Hyperslenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense. Okay. Oh, she's gonna explain that she's a bonus 4th moon, right? Isn't that just your power? What? But it's everywhere in Nordkrai, in the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence. How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned. Let alone influence living creatures, so how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us? This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine? Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of it, aren't you? Yes, if I am to help my friends, I will need Trilunit authority on par with that of our foe. You mean you need more power? This sounds extremely risky. The 3 moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process, and if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces. I know, but I'm willing to take that risk. Even so, let's say we successfully transfer authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Evelyn constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive. What if I don't leave alive? What? They did say only 3 living goddesses. Where do we even start? Are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina? Oh, Lunatar knows! Columbina, what do you need from us? If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you? Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this. Let's review what we know. This is Columbina, who fought alongside us against the Rashal Sonari and with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Nights. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. If she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Lunatar! Kaiko, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Lunatar was born. What if Columbina left Lunatar here not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her... Oh yeah, like when you peeked into the Revera's past through his heart. Never wait. If you're right about this, and you really can see past events through Lunatar, your eyes, they'll... Oh, I know. Looking at Revera's past and career was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past... It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only way. Boss? We spoke about this once a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Jehoda? The day I lose my sight, the Curatorium of Secrets will be yours to run. What? What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day comes a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you honor our agreement, Jehoda. Promise me? Yes, Boss Neff, I promise. Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through? What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rere. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long. Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after. Oh please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out? As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves. Alright, enough chit chat, let's do this. All done. Good, now give me some space. Come on then, little one, show me what happened in the past. Between the Trilunit Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back, but I really need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them. Okay. Hello. Sonnet. Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. I'm just admiring her dress. Come on, let's go find the other two. Which one is the oldest one? Let's look at her dress. I think a lot of key elements are the same, but they're slightly different. It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you propose? Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place? I intend to die here in this moment and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends. What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place, not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you've left for them? You'll... No, that won't happen. Come again? They will find my message, I'm sure of it. I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this? It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here. I see it. Your soul? You mean your divinity? Yes, I want such a proportion of my soul in the future, one so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality. Just as gravity connects the world to the moon. Exactly. In the future where I come from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it's there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind. Even now, my friends can use it to detect my presence. But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible? On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away. So perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body. Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive? Yes, I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Crown. The power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. The Kuvaki! However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this, so I'm humbly asking for your assistance. Oh dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family. Ari's right, actually, I always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me getting nagged by two older sisters all this time? Now I finally get to be the big sis, and not just that, but I get to help you return to your world too. How could I say no to that? Sonnet? Canon? I'm sorry, I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact. Oh no, please don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the years the three of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear the future world you describe, the Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a greater relief to know that the people of the future live in such an abundant future. People of the world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them and save not cry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them. Canon. Still, I do have one request I would like to ask you before we proceed. The moon marrows, though, what do they count as? Certainly, what is it? Why do you cover your eyes? Yeah, I was curious about that too, but it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude. There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home. I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again, but at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends. I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return. But this is your true home. Oh, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Hey, what moon is she queen of goddess of then? Aria, Sonnet, you too. Okay. Alright. Oh, Chalapice, you're off. That's okay, have a good rest. No, I was gonna say rest of your week, but it's the end of the week. Have a good week next week, and hopefully I will see you on Wednesday. And do have a good rest. And I hope you don't miss too much moon shenanigans, because I feel like you'd be vaguely intrigued. But yes, have a good rest, and hopefully a good evening, and hopefully I will see you next week. We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing. Is that why she sings so much? Like you have the Columbina song that's like a lullaby? We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside and you arise. We were the messengers of madness and inspiration, but now the lies have faded and your truth must endure. We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face. Oh, their sparkles are gone. Is that their goddessness? Their goddessness that's gone? Can they get it back? Is it done? Yes, we have transferred the authority over all three moons to Columbina Hyperselenia. From this moment on, she is the Trilune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world. Is she going to take off her little mask? I presume so, given that they just wanted to see her eyes. Thank you, my sisters. Now go and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyperselenia. Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over there remains following our disappearance will still take... The conflict that arose over there remains following our disappearance will still take place. Wait, what? Oh! The conflict that arose over their remains, as in their remains, I see. Following our disappearance will still take place. Oh, she doesn't get to keep the power? I thought she would. Okay, I understand. Sisters, my body, it feels... Oh. Now that we've given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak. Oh. Oh. It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is, the final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way. We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the three moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we've lost our powers, I doubt this place will seek to hold us further. It's just we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home. Of course, gladly. Sonnet? Yes? Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss, not to be afraid, but is that really what I should say at this moment? Oh! Oh, because she... Oh no! Because she turns into that one! Don't forget, I'm so glad to have a big sister like you. Oh, Hypo, thank you. I'm okay, I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid. It looks like this is goodbye, sisters. Goodbye, Columbina. Take care of this world in our stead. I will. I thought she'd let them see her eyes. And now it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nokrai company through the long years ahead. So this is why Nokrai was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I pulled my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body answering the call of my soul. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul which I am about to leave here to guide me. O power Trilune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina, Hyperselenia, laid aside my body, let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home. I was expecting music. Sleep, sleep now, my dear little dove. May flowers and lovely dreams bloom by your window. O little dove, child of the moon. Though dust may stain your fair white feathers, though you lie down not in a warm embrace. May the moon be with you in your slumber. Oh! Oh, they're all gone! I hope they got to see the world one last time. And that Sonnet... I don't know, because obviously Sonnet has to fall into the abyss to become... well, what she becomes, but intriguing. Boss, that was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up? I see 2 fingers and a look of sheer terror on your face. Truly astounding, Miss Never. Your eyes have glimpsed the very end of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lalma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills. Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take, and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this moment arrived. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time Columbina has shouldered the burden on our behalf. She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us through her eyes. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try. Despite being separated by time and space, we are seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same opportunities. We still don't even know if she's okay right now, but as long as there's a chance we can do something, we'll fight to make it happen. We'll get you back somehow, Columbina. Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves. Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back. Miss Sandrone, how are the calculations going? So far so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing. There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin? Everyone exchanges looks, then starts discussing a plan of attack. The battle ahead is filled with unknowns. No one can say how strong Dottore's grasp of the Three Moons power is. But you're not about to admit defeat. Everyone is united and knows that no single person can accomplish the task ahead alone. Your only chance of victory relies on everyone working together, and just maybe as a team, you can reach the moon and bring your long-lost friend safely back home. Our plan is clear, time is short, so let's get moving. There's just never been enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh, anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Alright, we'll do our part 2. Yeah. Okay, how do we get Columbina though? That is the key question. How are we saving her? Because her body is the Earth and the Kuvaki now? And her soul is Lunatal? Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power. But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Phew. You seem quite troubled. Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of the depth? You had the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle. I could have been faking it through the whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in charming and gregarious package? Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it. Still, I was much more in my comfort zone then than I am here. At least in Mondstadt you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbatos himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevat's doomed, isn't it? Oh, you think so? Actually, yes, it probably is. It's a shame. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but it also gave us you, didn't it? Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special. I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that. In that case, this humble human being has a big favour to ask of you. I thought you might say that. I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, has sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes? That has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power. Of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they fail, but when. Durin's findings from this patrol has made it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. Is it realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nokrai? Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible. If Miss Sandro's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty that we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return. It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance and buy time for her to make a return. Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses? No, I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we wouldn't have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection. Oh, can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks? Well, technically, those terms are about protecting Mondstadt, but if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that. You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined. Well, yeah, the way things are going, I might not get another chance. Very well, the mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always like to be prepared. Nicole shares a plan with Varka, who is pleasantly surprised. This is great, seriously, thank you. It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. To humbly serve as a reliable and responsible guide. Anyway, United Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go now. May the angel's blessings deliver you safely to your destination. Ooh. Well, this is not good. There's so many orbs. Orb, orb. 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 What? This is the entire ocean separating the two. Orb. Orb. This is unideal. Okay, let's go this way. Ah, you're here. Sandro, and how are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece. Or should that be the first person and the first Spectre? Hey. Nah, whatever. Come, feast your eyes on this. Wow, you've never seen something like this before. It looks impressive. This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side, and then we can finally bring Columbina back. What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dottore communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right? You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm, capable of constructing a framework of rules. Whatever, we'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know is the formula must be completed before we can bring Columbina back. Got it. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dottore communication device like so, and... There, now you can check in on my progress. Wow, look at that, you're amazing, Sandro. About time you recognize my genius. Took you long enough. Anyway, that's all from me. You should go check in on the others if you have time. Make sure we don't have any weak links in the chain. This might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in the Fituvi. Not looking to catch anyone out. I just care about everything going smoothly. That's all. I'm kind of stuck here while the formula is running, so I need you to be my second pair of eyes in the meantime. Okay, it's at 20% now. But where are my companions? It's all well and good telling me to talk to my companions, but you didn't tell me where they are. Okay, looks like they are underneath, so maybe we just need to... Whoop. Thankfully, Mr. Cole has come to our aid. Nash Town is now looking very well defended. Golden Flame, yep, that's Nicole's power, right? Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Barker, it sounds like they've reached an agreement. Situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone will have at least some degree of protection. Albedo, Durin! Hello there, you two. Are you well rested? Thanks for your concern, I'm doing alright. That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will be in charge of Nash Town. As the Dottore energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction, but we will do our best to hold our position. We fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different, so don't worry about us, focus on fighting Dottore. As the energy field expands, creeping up close in that direction, but we'll do our best. Yes, okay. Okay. And then let's talk to Nefa and Lauma. Yes, Miss Moonchaunter, what are you staring at? You always address me in that strange way, Lady Moonchaunter. 1 minute, Miss Moonchaunter the next. Yes, and are either of those incorrect? Not as much, it's just that I simply call you Nefa nowadays. That's my name, what's your point? The point is, I don't add any honorifics or titles. Meaning what? That maybe we're on friendlier terms now than we used to be. Is that how you see it? And I thought I was the one with eye damage. Nefa, Lama! Paimon Kaiko! Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things doing? Did you manage to get some rest? Don't worry about me, I won't slow us down. And I give my all to ensure victory. Yes, allow me to give you two a quick checkup. All done, you're both in good shape. We're lucky to have you both. We're lucky to have your support. Thank you both. You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this battle against the Dottore, so make sure to get some rest in first. Paimon will keep an eye on her, don't you worry. I'm glad to hear it. Take good care of yourself too, Paimon. Sure thing. Anything else? Nope. Kaiko, Paimon, a pleasure to see you both. Friends, how's everything coming along? Fairly well, if I do say so myself. Personally, I'm ready to confront Dottore head on. Oh, you sound much more serious than usual. To be honest, I'm not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, it's hardly conducive to maintaining a low profile. Besides, I believe one should have the right to choose when to show their hand. I'm conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us. Anything to boost our chances of victory. Seeing you get in the zone like this really puts Palmer at ease. Huh, Kaiko? Yeah, me too. Most at ease indeed. I consider it an honor to have your trust. First of all, I look forward to seeing you both in your element during the battle. Paimon is not going to be in her element during the battle. Paimon does not do battle. Why are we looking? Hostiles incoming. Are these the Doctor's minions? Here they come. There's quite a horde. As we expected. Get ready, everyone. Take your positions and prepare to engage. Let's begin. I'm at the ready. Okay, we're at 30% now. That was such an awkward looking run. Oh, Fatui. Okay. It's me and Flynn's. Oh. No! Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot that the duck was here. I don't know what we do about this though. Can I heal Flynn's? If I fry egg it and then go like this? Oh, heal me! And then heal Flynn's and then go like this. Oh, oh no, no, not again. Wait, I can steal a gun? Wait, can I? Oh, Flynn's is still down. Okay, I guess we gotta fight this person manually. No, Flynn's didn't come back. Oh gosh. This is fine. This is definitely fine. Yeah. As I expected. This is definitely okay. Okay, I see something had a T. But what did I steal? Flynn's is still not okay. Okay, let's go over here. Pick up this little health pack. Health pack. Oh, it healed Flynn's! Yay! Okay, Nefer and Lam have gone this way. Is it also? Oh, it's also raining! Okay, that would do it. These creatures cannot stand against us. Oh, fighting tool. Just don't let your guard down. Like I was saying, I'm hardly the risk taker in this group. Oh, I think I did it too fast. Oh, and we're at 40%. Okay, these two are over here now. I think I made it rain to make the reactions easier, at least for those two. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. Oh, what is that thing? What do you mean? That was something... It's because I was created these go over a higher level than them? People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts. Wouldn't a lantern work just as well? You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that. Alright then, dear friend, bring the lights. that was a bit much. But we're at 60% now. %. Wait, is he here? You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days. Dottore. It's actually a good thing in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so I must thank you all for your resilience. We're no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all. And in any case, it is only right that, before I end your lives, the world is informed of the arrival of their new god. What does that mean? Is this cutscene time? Heretic of the false moon, Dottore. Only door up in the sky.
The experiment begins.
Did he just like tear open the sky? And oh, okay, we're fighting him now. This is fine. Take cover behind the ancient moon's remnants to escape the moonfall's impact. What do you mean? Like this? I like this. Oh no, he was tricky enough the first time. Pre his big power up, whatever this is. Do not face the Doctor for gazing directly upon the god invites punishment. What do you mean don't look at him? I'm not trying to look at him. But he's kind of here. How are you meant to attack him without looking at him? I don't know what you're supposed to do. Help? Oh gosh. Okay, it looks like it's vaguely working. Maybe? Oh no! No! Oh, he got Flynn's. Oh, I've been moved to inside another space and it's sealed off. What does that mean? Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. Is there exit? Our drones is about to be put to the test. Oh! Okay, I'm down one friend. Oh, if I'd known, okay, I say I would have, like, picked carefully. I would not have picked carefully. I know how to pick carefully. That is not my strong point. Oh, it healed me itself. Stay where we are, you're punished for crossing the lines. What lines? Ah! No! Ah, oh my gosh. Take cover! No. Okay. Oh, it's a pirate here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's scripted. First it splits. Okay. No! Okay, I guess this is Llama. Looks like the story has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now I shall pray for our victory. But yes, first is Flint. I'm guessing second is Llama then. Makes sense. You reckon you can just AFK the whole fight? You cannot die? Well, now you've said... No, we gotta try. It would be bad form to not at least attempt. Oh, my sense of direction is now inverted. Oh, that's what it was saying. Oh, no. You know what? Maybe all of those times you guys mess with my keyboard on Chaos Miss will come in handy. Oh! You sure I can't die? Kaiko looks very close to death. Oh, goodbye, Nefa. Was it supposed to be a knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? Huh, there really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore. My apologies, I not intended to take your teammates from you. That's a lie. But you have made a choice in the matter, obey and I can release them. You cannot fall a stubborn... You have no choice in the matter. Excellent deal if you ask me, won't you consider it? It's something about not falling over, and stubbornness compels me. It doesn't take long enough to really do anything. Oh, fair enough. You go to 1 HP and it's like you find strength. Oh, that's what that was. Me dying. Determination. I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise you with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition. We're at 70%. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back, but then where is Sandra, or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found that friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Two highly incongruent personalities, and yet they share a deep connection. What happened to his arm? And his hair? Was it always this long? Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the Fatui. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand what I could have done to upset her so much. It's such a pity. I could have had a little sister, a family, but alas, she grew to dislike me. You're not fit to be family to her. That I can't deny. So many people are obsessed with playing out the same tidal dramas. This world is rotten to the core. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. The thought of killing you off like this? But I maintain that I approached you in good faith, so I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. He's going through a phase. 1, 2, 3. Not in a million years. I was kind of intending to say that could be arranged, but he didn't. Oh, Polonia! Oh, why is she here? I thought she had 30% left. Sandra, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd join us all the way up here. You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them. So far as on Terrence said, well, I'm the moon goddess, might as well give myself a cute haircut. I thought he looked more like Evelette. But I think his hair got longer. Here's Miku Hatsume hair. No! Oh dear. Sandrine, but the formula hasn't finished running yet. Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with Kaiko, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example of an opportunity gone to waste. Oh my gosh, he does! He has two oh! It's got two, it splits in half. What Columbina can do, I can do better. Gone to waste? I said that everyone would get one chance, and you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den, so yes, it's an utterly wasted opportunity. And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of your mouth? I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here, but since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter, I can simply bring it forward in the schedule. Oh!
Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
And now, you have failed.
What? What? I was gonna say, is she okay? But obviously not. What? She perished? But if she's like a puppet thing, right? Can we fix her? Sandro! Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandra may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Oh! Oh no, it's glitching at 90%! Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As a colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now it's time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extend to you still stands. Once again, you're welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power of authority I wield. What is stopping you from embracing a new world of endless possibilities? Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll read the topic of something more apropos. Sandrine was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her ability to trust her was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance of victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me, she had to go. Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped, and I think Sandrine would surprise you too. Change? You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people. Is that how you see me? Yes. By this point, what can you hope to do about it? Is anyone else gonna come up here and help me?
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours.
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally... Columbina! It's been too long. I'm back.
Oh. Columbina's back! Ah! This is fine. What a reunion, though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for warmth. Now, if you're done patting yourselves on the back, show me how long you can struggle before you drown. Watch out, Columbina, he can manipulate space itself. I know, wait for a moment, we'll strike together. Stay right where you are or you'll be punished for crossing the line. Ah! Oh, Columbina doesn't have a Q. Oh, what is that? I also do love that they straight up stole the moon. And also that he tried to block the moon, but... Oh, wait for Columbina to create an opening. Oh, there goes her Q. grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you. I am growing weary of your stubborn resistance. It's over, Dottore. Defeat your foe, the blessing of new moon grants you strength to keep fighting. Time to pay for your heinous crimes. No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
I was so close.
But yeah, I still can't believe we just straight up stole the moon. Oh, let the moonlight dispel the darkness. I mean, it kind of makes sense because of like how it worked, and I do love they just like dragged it down here, but like, and of course it broke through the fake sky because it's more like an illusion, right? What were they gonna do? Not have it fall through the sky? Like, what are you gonna do? A moon is coming. It's not just gonna stop.
Could have shaped the new world. Only I.
Now we're gonna steal the moon. Moon goddess versus moon goddess.
How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
The dull and the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment. That will never happen. I think we picked up a second fragment now. Today the moon lights up this world once more. This loathsome world. Did we win? No, this world is our home. We won, but Sandron's gone. And like, how do we fix Scaramouche?
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.